you add soap inside, you can create damn big bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
soap,
then got smoke
really?
inside. Like
Okay,
one
give me a
drop.
moment.
Wow,
Look,
that's
he's
something
doing
new.
it.
Oh, I didn't know. Wow, you're very high tech. Very high tech. Okay, guys, good afternoon. As we all know that Singapore is now in phase 2. Everyone is stay at home. Please stay safe and sound. Don't be like
Hand
those.
soap.
Oh
good.
god.
Oh shit.
Liang Ning, be careful, be careful. It will overflow.
Yeah. Better take a pill and put it somewhere. Go and do
Liang
shit.
Ning, I
Yeah.
do it in a large styrofoam box, not a plastic bag.
Ning Yang, you see lah. You see, when you tell someone, can you tell them to get a big pill, put it inside, now overflow everything, then the mommy will say, 你看啦，做这样, then the person will say, 是明阳教我做的.
No, actually, you don't put the soap inside the dry ice.
Yeah.
It's like you put the soap, you cover the soap in you cover one layer of the soap in the opening of the container. Then when the dry ice is floating out, it will go inside the bubble. You don't put it inside the dry ice.
They learn from mistake.
Kind of bubble, small bubble, very small little bubble.
They learn from mistake and failure, so improve. It's okay, no problem. It's a good. Today we learn a lot, and just like I mentioned, okay, guys. We are hopefully safe and sound. Nothing's going to be happening real bad due to this COVID-19 things around here. And hopefully we are able to continue learn without any disruption. As you know, recently got this lady in Marina Bay Sands did not put on the mask, and he was one of the officers, right? You know, right? He did not put mask, and then there was this racist going on in the nurseries, and got this a few things, okay. And then Israel and Palestinians are fighting like hell. Okay, and one of my students said, hey, how come Israel Christmas come earlier? So I said, what do you mean by that? Because I saw the sky got a lot of sparkling bomb. Very sarcastic. Okay. Anyway, guys, Aitan is in. Yes, finally all are in already. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, it's okay. Let's go into the lesson proper now. Okay. Today I will be going through a lot of your essay. Okay, so time may not be on the side because we've got a lot of things to do. Okay, let's go. Give me a minute. I open up something else first. Okay, today we are talking about last part of this month's the topics that we're going to talk about for this month, and it's called sustainability. Okay. So remember, we are talking about any essay, we are talking about the setting, the main characters, hemispheres, rhythms, and the title. Take note of this. And we are talking about FISPOP, F-I-S-P-O-P. It's called fables, idioms, similes, places, occupation, and proverbs. Okay, what is sustainability? Ranchan? Oh, you're eating. Sorry, never mind. Liang Ning?
What is sustainability? The ecological definition of sustainability originated with the Brundtland report in 1987, which describes sustainable development as one that satisfies the need of the present without adversely affecting the condition for future generations. The report highlights.
Thank you. Okay, so this paragraph clearly tells us what is sustainability. You guys got a few years, 2 years to go to talk about sustainability in your social study. Maybe the set 2 will be 1 more year to go. Now, this topic, sustainability, is very important now. I think it's the right time to ask that. People has been complaining, saying that why Singapore is opening up for foreigners to come in, things like that. Or now it's getting from back to so-called not so worse, but it's very dangerous. Now, sustainability in Chinese may be 自我足够的配备还是粮食. So sustainability in the past is not a very alienated word. We need this sustainability is that whether are you able to not only help yourself, but also help others. Okay? Take for example, now look at India. They are such a chaotic situations where every day there are people dying. They don't even have the sustainability of the oxygen. Or poor thing, to take care of them. So they have to depend on about 70 over countries in the world to send in the oxygen for their people to breathe. You realize at this point of time, air is so precious now. This oxygen is so like priceless. 有钱买不到. Okay, it's very dangerous. Because if Singapore were to be not able to sustainability, today I think all of us will not be sitting here having Zoom period. So take
Yeah,
note of that.
so why is air right considered free now, but then in Indian terms right it's considered expensive?
Because now they first of all they do not know how.
Yeah, but then it's still the same thing. But why is it priced at different prices?
It's just like water to Singapore is very precious, right? So what happens if one day Malaysia turn off the tap and not passing water to us? Okay, not giving us water. And what happens if Malaysia, the truck don't come in to bring in rice or to bring in any pork or beef or any vegetables? Then how? Singapore, how to sustain? How to survive? Okay, so it is true that what you mentioned that irons cost $5, I'm not sure. Because certain places, air is like very, not indispensable, it's like very, not expensive, but it's very limited due to their environments of pollutions. And it all depends on the leaders. That's what we talked about it last Friday, right now. Okay, so let's move on to Ming Yang, next paragraph, please.
The report highlighted the interconnectedness of economic, social, and ecological processes and was the foundation for the three-dimensional concept that was popularized at the 1992 Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro. This concept is based on the three connected dimensions of environment, society, and economy. This expresses the following.
Okay, thank you. Rio de Janeiro is in Brazil, and why of all the places they choose Brazil? Must be a reason, right? Do you know the biggest forest?
Amazon.
Yes, and realize very smart. Jeff Bezos use Amazon as his trademark. I'm not sure you guys are going.
There are two reasons for that. It's because A, right, they wanted their company to be listed on the first at the top of the list by alphabetical order, and B, Amazon is the biggest rainforest in the world. So he wishes that his company will be as big as Amazon.
Yes, you see. So by selecting the name is very important. This month we are talking about leadership. Okay. And not only that, he also polluted. She's suddenly I cannot polluted our brain. You see, stop it, Harry. Sorry, I don't know why I cannot talk today. Sorry, the pollination. 它污染我们的. You see, last time we used to do go for shopping, but now we are not going for shopping. We are going on online shopping. Okay, polluted. It polluted our brains and the concept of going into online. So you see, Amazon initially nobody want to buy online. Never expect. Now with these viruses and this kind of global warming, globalizations, everything go into this. I would think it's like you see, recently my younger son and I watched this YouTube. Ming Yang, you know what is Shark Tanks? Boy, you know what is Shark Tanks? All of you who want to be a young entrepreneur, 要自己做老板的话, want to learn how to do presentation skill, okay, please watch Shark Tanks, YouTube. It's about a group of all these people with their new ideas who go in, that these are investors, okay? The investors can be Shaquille O'Neal, basketball players, American football players, or businessmen who earn billions and millions of dollars. They will just sit there and you introduce your product to them. Okay, so if Ming Yang, you have a product you want to sell, like let's say your earphone, your headphone, something new, then this earphone that when you play game, then your mother came in, Then the earphone get there, intruder. Then you switch your computer. Hi, mom, I'm studying. Then your mom go away, intruder off. Then wow, I tell you, a lot of people will buy your earphone, right? True enough. Ransom will be, yeah. Tell me about it, man. So 50 meters away, or even your mom come out from market. Intruder coming, or you say, don't use intruder. Mommy coming, approaching, 30 meter, 20 meter, 10 meter. Then my still got one guy to kill. Recently I saw Mobile Legend, was very interesting. My student was playing Mobile Legend. They coming, oh mommy 5 meter, then you shot. Hi mom, Uncle Raymond's homework. I'm doing Uncle Raymond's homework. Then when your mom go away, 5 meter away, 10 meter. Okay, let's start MOL, Mobile Legend. I tell you, all the investors will buy and sell well, okay? So go watch Shark Tanks. It's very, very, very good. They talk about the presentation. Even my youngest sons there's this Negroes, black girl, shave off, 没有头发. Finally got one girl no hair than me. Okay, Ifan don't laugh. So the way she present very well. Halfway through the end, you say, if you are a full-time on this product, why you're working full-time job? She broke down and cried and shared why she need a full-time job while at the same time selling this apple juice, apple sliders to Americans market. Very interesting, or you should watch the Shark Tanks, okay?
So is Shark Tanks like American like TV series?
Yes, it is a TV series. I can tell you, if you want to learn your English, you learn your presentation skill, you learn how to people question you. Wait, tell me. You're telling me you're selling $2 million of products of this earphone, Ming. That is very good for students who will get rid of their parents when they come here. But how come you only sell in this amount? What is your sales target? Who is your market? Where are you going to sell? Are you only sell online? Are you going to sell in the Walmart? You know, Walmart is in US, one of the biggest supermarket, right? Then there was just started, I think, you can't even tell me what is your strategy plan. You even can't tell me how you're going to sell, how you're going to product it, how you're going to brand it. You want me to invest 300,000 and take 10% of your share? I'm out. Very strict to the face on, I'm out. And then they got this British one also, they sell this. Then you know this camera, when you press your doorbell, you ding dong, then this camera will show you, right? Who is it, right? But this one was so good that when you ding dong, straight away you go to your handphone, right? Let's say you're not at home, your handphone. Then you say, yes, who are you? Delivery, or put the delivery outside my door. So this guy was proposing to the Shark Tanks, but all of them refused to take it. And guess what? When Amazon saw these Shark Tanks, I think Amazon took over and bought at how much you guess? $1 billion. 1 billion. US 1 billion. It was called the door camera, or not camera. Amazon changed it to call one word only. One word is called RING, ring. You can Google it now. Amazon ring. It's selling at now more than $1 billion. And this guy who do design of this camera phone, okay, who was called door ring or something like that, he's now one of the Shark Tanks investor. Okay, so please go and read it, because this is also one way of creativity of presentations. And I'm so sorry, no hard feeling to all of you here, because I also do interview and do consultations. Okay, none of you will be able to be really there to stand up in front of any of the interviewer. And don't forget, all of you are going for your poly and interviewer. You need to stand up and present. So if you can't, then I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's go through this one.
The Amazon. Sure, the
yes.
The Amazon ring is like $281.54. Very expensive.
Excuse me, but people are buying, because of that products. If you go to Shopee and Lazada, they're similar to that, are cheaper. But because this is start off or something, you see, you just need the smart or start off. So Liang Ning, whatever you're doing the Python now, you might think it's a small project. No. Sorry, Aitan?
There's a camera on the doorbell.
Yes, but it's a bit different, okay? It's a bit different. Okay, later when you free, go and Google it. But my advice is watch the Shark Tanks. Instead of doing other Shark Tanks, seriously, you will change your mind and you will start coming up crazy ideas. And who knows, one of your ideas may make you the first $1 million young entrepreneur youth awards. Okay, trust me, because you look every season, there are young people who do surfboard, you know. Uncle remember to do not windsurfing, serving in those ocean waves. So this guy came out a new type of surfboard. I mean, Singapore, you can't do it nowadays. It's only in US or Australia. So these are something I want to share with you. And then you watch TED Tech. All right, I done economic. I done, ready? Go.
Economic, social, and ecological processes are interconnected. The actions of both public and private stakeholders cannot be considered as isolated, one-dimensional aspects. Instead, one must consider the interrelationship between the three dimensions of environment, economy, and society.
Thank you, Aidan. So this paragraph tells you like what the Shark Tank is. You want to design a product that is environmental friendly. Of course, you will help others. At the same time, you also help society. Maybe you can design a blind man stick, where not only you can help the blind man, but also can send it to the brain or to the nerve, or even visually tells him that there's some obstacle in front. Of course, this market will be limited to only blind men. So there's a market limitations. Why not you take a stick that not only for blind men, but also for girls, ladies who walk outside at night, can use it as a weapon to protect themselves.
Sure, that product already exists.
Yeah.
Good.
The stick have a taser at the end.
Yes, but instead of taser in the end, why don't you have a GPS built in? Agree? Like for
There's a
what you
machine
mean?
that makes a blind man see.
also can. You
So
see?
there's also a product like that. Like they
Yeah,
inside
yeah.
it's
So
artificial eye.
instead of playing games now, why don't you use your games and your ideas and for the society 3-in-1 and come up with products and the software? Hey, I really admire all of you who like to learn Python and programming, because now it's everything on the handphone. If you guys can design something like this, okay, and patent it and copyright, I tell you, yeah, you really can do something about it. Well, instead of playing games, why don't you chase it? Because of this Mobile Legend recently, my students played. It gave me some ideas about this Mingyang handphone. Intruder, because he said when you play halfway, the mom come in and snatch off his handphone. So I was thinking, so how you do? I was using earpiece then, because my mom keep calling me, but my friend was talking to me. I didn't know Mobile Legend, you have to pay $100 to buy the products, right? Correct. If some of you are playing Mobile Legend, right? So the friend is so rich, the friend pay $100 for his 15 friends in the class, man. He's that rich, $100 over. So he pay, yeah, coming, move. Then the mom calling, Mingyang, no. Then, it's just design. Then the coming. So imagine a earphone, mommy 5 meter. Oh shit, already. Okay. My mommy coming already, don't pay iPhone. Then he use laptop. Something like that, right? This earphone nobody design, so Mingyang can think about it, okay. Then you earn millions of dollars though, but all the parents will hate you. Correct? All the parents will like you, but all the students love you.
So, but actually, that is just another way of GPS, which already exists.
Yes. No idea is crazy. It's just that you have to put your thoughts into proper planning. So please go and watch Shark Tanks. You will understand what Uncle Raymond is telling you. Because this will help you to organize your essay. And because that Shark Tank is argumentative, okay, they'll ask you, why should I invest in you? Tell me why, convince me. Do you think a product can sell here? Oh, come on, stop it. Don't tell me global selling. You can't even sell in a Walmart. Are you going to tell me to sell in overseas? Things like that. So you can see some even got pregnant clothing. Some even have this golf kind of stuff. Take a look. All right, thank you. Kuo Yu, your turn.
The highlighted one.
Yes, sir.
Sustainable development means more than just environmental protection. To satisfy our material and immaterial needs, we need economic well-being and a society based on solidarity.
Carry on.
The effects of today's actions on the future must be taken into account. Intergenerational aspect, so that the future generations can also satisfy their needs.
Thank you. While you're reading, boy, suddenly come to my mind. You know, in Shanghai, during the 1940s, before the World War II started, you know, there's this songs, there's this guy who was not rickshaw, where people sit on the rickshaw, then the guy run, and carry the person from one place to another place, right? Alright, Young, you look at me so blur, I can't, 你懂吗? Then later, got this 三轮车跑得快，上面坐个老太太, you heard this song before, right? Okay? So imagine, Wingy, where are you? Wingy, mute already. Okay, or Yishu. So imagine got these fat ladies, 100 kilo, want to sit at your this rickshaw. Wingy, 你说你可以载他吗? Yishu, can you think you can fetch?
Wait, 你说的是黄包车还是三轮车？
那个人黄包车是那个人用脚力去拉，对吗？ Okay, so in 黄包车, so this is a rickshaw. This man is pulling the rickshaw. If it's this lady 100 kilo, do you think you can push her?
Yeah, because
I think
actually
short distance,
it doesn't matter.
right? Short distance
No,
only, right?
错. You know, 黄包车 is not for only one person. So that means that sometimes you can have 2 or 3 person. I mean, usually 2 which is obviously heavier than 100 kilo. So 100 kilo fat woman won't affect anything.
Yeah, but if you cannot have a long distance, but if you are taking a 三轮车 or 三轮车, your bicycle also got no energy. Then of course
nowadays got the electric one.
Yes, but also cannot last long. So the best is you use Grab car to fetch the 100 kilos lady. I'm not against fat or skinny. I'm giving an example here is that, do you realize the transformation of while you're reading this? It gave me the idea for sponsor, right? The rickshaw to 三轮车, then finally to become the Grab car or taxi. This is called the intergenerations. Like last time we have this, nobody will believe there's this thing called drones flying around. I just saw TikTok. This China fire engines, fire departments, when there's this building on top of fire, instead of the man climbing up to go and all the way, use the drones to fly up and then go extinct the fire. The technology is there. You are efficient leaders with effective tools with excellent results. So now you have the brain, the technology is there, how you make use of excellent profit. Okay, now you realize that all those 20 plus, they don't want to. You know why I pause, right? Because my screen is black. Thank you. Are you all done? Mingy, are you done? Thank you. So you realize that all these things, all these things, you must know that it is very important, because if you do not, what do you call? Thanks to Liang taught me this how to play. Okay, if you guys not this one, if you guys don't believe that you can make the world to change based on what you have, then I'm so sorry. You always stuck there and play computer game, play. Why don't you design something that can make money at the same time, can play at the same time, can enjoy? Okay, so sustainability for yourself, Thank you, Bo Yu. Next, your turn, Ming.
Sustainable development requires a long-term structural change in our economic and social system, with the aim of reducing environmental and resource consumption to a sustainable level while maintaining economic performance and social cohesion.
So this is not just to talk and go through the point, because you guys going to write an essay as something related to leadership, pollutions, and sustainability. So I'm thinking that watching after Shark Tanks and some idea, I'm thinking to come up a software or maybe a hardware or products that can help certain people. At the same time, you see, you know Grab food, right? Grab food, sorry, one more time. Grab car. Like Ransan, you also know Grab car, Yifan, you also know Grab car. You realize Grab car started with 2 persons who come up with this idea. Then got Uber, right? Uber, right? Then because of that, the partnership cannot be. This guy get out of Grab car and come out Gojek. You know Gojek, right?
Yeah,
Gojek.
the new one.
The Gojek.
Every time you watch YouTube,
you realize this guy will come out Grab car, Grab food, Grab Hitch. He's creating a lot of job opportunity. A very efficient leaders with great ideas using a very efficient tool, effective tools like the software and the hardware. And then how do we have excellent result by getting people's, it's like a 24/7. While he's sleeping, his bank account just go ding, 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 coming in the money. So Mingyang, imagine your earphone, instead of this intruder coming in, like mommy coming, stop playing computer game. What happens is if the SAF and the FBI, okay, or the US Army, get your patent right now, put the earpiece, okay, and then when this special force go in and attack enemy, with this earpiece, it can detect there's the enemy coming in. Instead of infrared, infrared you have to put the eyes, right? Correct. No, you look through at night, correct. So this earpiece can help you to detect the mine or some obstacle, or even can intercept enemy's conversation. Whoa, steady man, I tell you, Mingyang. You can tell mommy say 我不要读书了，我要学 Bill Gates. Well, I don't need go Harvard already. True now. If every day is making a few $100,000 US every day, making $100,000 US, 100,000 US. You know 1 month is how much? You get that? It's a non-stop business, right? So this is an idea just to share with you. So sustainability here, development require long-term structures. You need to plan. If you don't plan, that's it. Like while Boy was reading just now that part, he gave me the idea of the Sanlunce, the rickshaw, you see. They slowly transform. And next time, I think you are Mercedes is doing this, Boy and the rest. You know they got driverless taxi driver. That means there's no driver, no. The moment you go into the car capture your face, then say, hi, Yufan, going to Raffles Place to meet your boyfriend, then shh, don't tell people, sorry, must record. Shh, this is a second boyfriend you're meeting. Oh my God, can you stop it, stupid driver? Okay, don't call me stupid. Then you go there already, I like already, then your boyfriend, hi, Yufan. Yes, is this your second boyfriend meeting? Oh my God, just kidding lah, okay? All right. So better still, Ranchen also going to visit his friend. So suddenly you halfway through, he bluff his wife, say, I want to go somewhere, but actually he's meeting another girlfriend. So driverless car. So can you see, technology is transforming. You guys have to use your best. So Liang, you give me a very good idea. Copy it down somewhere and put it in, and then share it. Over the years, you never know, no? People will appreciate what you have done because of your passion. If you don't want to put it in black and white, nobody knows, okay? What is sustainability and why is it important? Okay, I want to go through, after telling you all these things, I want everyone to unmute your mind and tell me in one sentence why sustainability is important. I start first, okay? Sustainability is important because I need to survive in the long run. Back to you, Ipo. Ipo, when you finish, call the other person in. Then when the other person, call the other one. Okay, Ipo, start first.
Wait. So I randomly call another person.
I call you back. Now, what is sustainability important? Why? One sentence.
So that like when you need resources, you actually have resources and not just like, for example, India now, they don't have oxygen. So like the people are suffering. Yeah. Okay. Boy.
Okay, Boy. Okay. This is not arrowing, it's okay. Later, Boy, when I call you, you can arrow back before. Okay, Boy, what is sustainability to you? 爱当你不要假跑掉你也是要讲。OK， 开玩笑。OK， 国语。
Well, still don't just bite me. I'm going to get a repellent. I'm not trying to run away.
No, I'm just kidding. 我跟你开玩笑，不要紧张。Okay, I for you.
So the sustainability is like the needs, I think. Like
A need to what? Very generic, very vague, 很模糊。
I think it's like the it's what I meaning or like the what it means to me.
I can't hear you because it's a bit distorted.
So like I think sustainability is like the needs for like now like for
You mute your mic.
oh okay. Sustainability is like the needs for like the present and like need to like think of like the needs of the future, I think.
Okay, thank you for that. Need for the future. Need for is like it's a need scarcity. 很重要 is a necessity. Okay, for you, who you want to ask next to say?
Learning.
Yang Ning?
Hey, sorry. What do you say?
What is your understanding of sustainability and why is it important?
Understanding on sustainability. My understanding of sustainability is something that can sustain someone or any a living thing, right, over a extensive period of time. Like um um okay, I haven't really read out on sustainability.
Okay, good. It's there. Okay. Next person, arrow, please. I don't want to say.
I choose epoch.
Epoch 讲了。So you have to choose I don't want to say. So you want to call I don't?
Have Ranchen said yet?
No.
Okay.
Ranchen, later you finish, you can ask I don't. Okay, Ranchen, can you take away your face? I can't see your face. I can't see your face then.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what do you understand by sustainability and why is it important?
I guess sustainability includes those factors that I guess either helps you stay alive or helps the system maintain its, I don't know, status. Maybe sustain the system or sustain your life, something like that. And without sustainability, then the system wouldn't last, wouldn't endure. Maybe you wouldn't last living here, or you wouldn't last. You would just be temporary.
Well, you remind me of the dodo bird, the extinction of sustainability of dodo bird. You know, right? The dodo
Yeah,
bird. Yeah, remind me. Thank you so much. Okay, next person. You call Aita? Ranchen? I need your permission for you to
I
call.
guess you can pick
Aitan?
you should.
Aitan? You want to call Yishu?
Yes.
Okay, Yishu, Aitan, 你等一下哈。Yishu, your turn.
I
What is the meaning of
think Aidan can speak first. Yeah.
Okay, Aitan, 你讲先吧。
I think sustainability is like being able to continue even though there are still a lot of competition. Like if it's a company that's making a video game software, then there's other companies that have competition between it and is still able to stand the competition and continue going on.
Well said, 讲得很好. It's true, no? I think it's true that now with so many competitions of different games online, and people are fighting for memberships and viewerships and gamers. Yes, people are not only coming up new best graphics to fight against one another to have sustainability of their products, their services. You are 说得很好，真的。I know you remind me of icon about Starbucks, Yakun, and Coffee Beans and Bread Talk, all these brands. They are actually fighting for more people to come in. And now there are more Japanese restaurants coming out, surfacing and fight. Everything is the same. It's still sushi, what? But what's so good about it? So, Aitan, you give me a very good example, which is services. In order to be competing the best quality food, you must have the best services. Thank you very much. Aitan, who you want to call next?
Maybe
Yishu, huh? Is it Yishu? Yes. Okay, Yishu.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
What to
Yes,
say
Yishu.
about?
You can want to say in Mandarin also can, no problem.
No, I mean, I don't understand the word sustainability actually. Even after I search online, I still don't really quite. Yeah.
Okay, you hold on. Okay, Yifan, what is sustainability? Yifan?
Sustainability is let us has enough resources and have no worry for future generation.
Okay. Well said. Okay, well said. Yeah. 所谓的可以用这个字吗？于帆，我可以用这个字吗？未雨绸缪吗 ？Whatever you say 加上可以用这个字吗？未雨绸缪，可以吗？Dr. Wan，Dr. Wan，Dr. Wan 于帆，可以吗？王博士可以吗？未雨绸缪，回答我嘞！这么骄傲的，不要回答我的，是不是？可以这样讲吗？于帆？
不知道。
让我废气。Okay, Minnie, your turn. Can we say that? Okay, Minnie, your turn. What is sustainability in your opinion?
Sustainability is to meet our present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, 于是你明白吗？
I just try to say what I can.
Yes, please. Don't try.
Okay.
I know you will do your best. I don't like the word try. 你可以的，加油！
Okay. To me, sustainability is basically a process that lasts for very long. It don't stay for just for present only. It is also it will still
你说的很好，我要给一个成语 ，Kara，
it will
还有吗？
stay it will stay very long in the future. Like for example,
Yes.
the fossil what's it called again? Can I say in Mandarin?
可以。
就是
Yes.
But for now we are getting energy from 石油嘛，就是我们在挖石油，然后还有挖那些化石来产生石油。但是 but this kind of things won't last very long because the sources are limited. Yeah.
Yes,
So as long
correct.
we are using it, it is getting lesser and lesser.
Yes.
So that is not a process with sustainability.
Correct. That's what you mentioned. Cannot last for long term. Absolutely agree. Yes.
Then
Yes. Yes.
process with sustainability, for example, now is the solar energy. The energy we get from light, sunlight, and the turbo energy.
Correct.
The energy we get from the wind.
Wind and water.
Yeah, wind and water. Then I've been seeing a few kind of better ways of using turbo energy instead of those very big machines, that you put.
Yes. Yes.
Those kind of machine can work, but it can only work during a certain direction of wind. But I saw some kind is that very curvy shape. It's like a S shape like that. then you put inside in the middle of two ways of the traffic road. So when the car is going past, it will be a wind, right? So the wind will bring the 就是那个风会可以把那个发电机的带动那个发电机的扇叶来进行一个运动，然后
Changing speed, yeah.
呀，然后这样的对这种方法呢比较好，为什么呢？第一，它的硬条件会比较低一些，就是不管你不需要多 ，yes, that's another thing. But
the production cost is cheaper and it's more durable. Yes.
Yeah. 因为你不需要很强的风，你只需要一些微风，你就可以进行发电，而且
you will be also economical 环保 yes
对，它这边运用的风是我们平时不需要的能量，就是我们平时车在开的时候，那些风它也有能量，但是它并没有被利用到，而这个方案呢，它就很好的利用到这个，就是可以说是废物利用吧，就是利用了一切可以运用的能量。
Correct. It's true. You can use the best one. People say you're not wrong to use your whatever you're saying, you're actually that now presently this whole world have this problem. So this is up to you, this generation, ladies and gentlemen. That you're going to transform the whole entire world using your excellent, efficient knowledge in technique tools to use whatever knowledge that you have in your science, your maths, whatever you have, to transform into a better world by using the different engineering process, which is I leave it to you. Since you saw this problem coming, how are you going to prevent this problem? Are you to take a step to think of it? Don't say that because I'm just only a 13 years old boy. If you forever think like that, then you always see it. This remind me just now when you say all these things, it's 福不过三代. You know, 一个福my grandfather came out from this business. The grandfather passed to the father passed to the son. By the time the son want to pass to the son, the fourth generation may not want to continue to do this business. So it's not sustainability. You see, an American business that I worked in the past years, in a big MNC in America, they usually find that if the sons or the daughters are not capable to run the business, they will get outsourced people to come in to run the business because they want the sustainability. What you give me the idea initially is a long-term process, long run. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys is going to be a lasting for the next 90 years of your life or longer. How are you going to be sustain yourself? Number one is to keep yourself healthy. Number two is to have more knowledge. Number three is to do good things to others. And this is what I believe it's called karma. All right. And of course, the few thing is to 尊老敬贤, to be filial piety, 孝顺. All these good things come together. You will be have sustainability because it's all about trust. Right? Like yesterday, I brought my son to go for swimming. He lied to me for not bathing in the public pool because usually I bring him to my club there and bathe. So he lied to me. I was so fed up of him. I literally pulled his hair, put him to one of the car park there and just walk away. Remember, he's only 9 years old. I just walk away. I don't care what people outside go to take camera and stop me and see me. I didn't pull his hair and his bag of all the swimming clothing. I just throw it on the floor at the car park and just walk away.
Wait, you strip your son before throwing him in the car park?
Yeah, I just leave him alone in the car park and just walk away. And it was not a multi-story car park, an open car park, where car will be coming in. I don't care. Literally, yes. And I know there are some parents standing there watching. I don't give an F. That's Uncle Raymond. Because if my children's going to lie to me, this is how I'm going to pay back 3 times.
Sure. And that considered child abuse, like mental.
Yeah, I don't care. I literally don't care. I mean, seriously, I told my children already, even to all of you, don't lie to me. If you want to be my students or my leaders, don't lie to me. Be honest. You just say, Daddy, I've been bathed. Then it's okay. Then you cook out the story here and there, and then you lie to me. Even though it's a small thing, right? It's just a small thing only. Why, Uncle, you're so picky? That is me. In order to have a sustainability of honesty, reputation and 名誉很重要嘞. Reputation 很重要嘞. If Singapore is not an honest country, not a safe country, not a good country. Do you think all of you want to come to this country? So small. China got so many big places. 为什么要离家背井来到新加坡？为什么这么多马来西亚人从马来西亚要来到新加坡做工？他们地方没有得做咩？ No, I'm not getting angry. I'm getting very fed up when people don't be honest. Seriously, 关羽是一个很 ，you know who is 关羽？你懂谁是包拯？你懂谁是岳飞？你懂？These are all the people who live up to their life of good reputation, sustainability. Why today people look at China differently? People say China, oh, no good, no good. But you look deeper in the history of China. There are so many famous people who built China as what they are today. As what I think Harry was mentioned about Mao Zedong's leadership, right? Harry, right? You mentioned about Mao Zedong, right? Yeah, I don't like the guy, to be honest. But I have to respect him in other things because of honesty and other things. You mean by ma? So yes, I literally pull his hair, no? I really pull as I walk. I even strangle his neck. I even pull his shirt. And that's me. I will get freaked out when people lie to me, especially my children. That's me. Okay,
you take out his swimming suit.
No, I didn't take out his swimming suit. Oh. He already changed already with this kind of shirts. So he just tell me, Daddy, I did not bathe. That's all. He lied to me. I have a quick bath. Then I check it, but it doesn't make sense. I sense it. Please. I have a discipline teacher before, okay? Who lied to me.
Wait, try. I didn't hear clearly. What did he say?
He said, yeah, Daddy, I bathed already. Oh. But after I checked him, no, he didn't bathe. Then I questioned him. Then he said, oh, yeah, I didn't bathe. And then the worst thing is never apologizing. Sorry, Daddy, I lied to you. Until I probe and ask him. So honesty is very important in my family. You know, my surname is Shong. That's my surname, right? The H stands for honesty. The S stands for sincerity. The O stands for openness. The N is nurturing the next generation. And G is gracious in whatever you do. So I always put on my desk beside my I'm a Catholic, right? Beside my Christian, the altar there. So last time my two children make any mistake, all they need to do is just kneel down for at least half a day and recite our Father in heaven. That's me. So until today, my two children grow up. When my younger son is lying, the third one, we cannot take it. 以身作则 sustainability. No, seriously, guys, if you do all these things, I tell you, you go anywhere. Oh, 那个郭怡博啊，哎呀，那个是 he's 100% honest guy one. You can employ him, no problem. You can leave the whole bloody money there, he won't touch it one. That's it. You see? You need one minute to destroy your reputations, but you need 10 years to build your reputations. Singapore took how many years to build reputation? 没有贪污的。如果新加坡的警察是贪污啊，以为我要做警察？你还有以为我做警察吗？就是啊，是不是？近朱者赤，近墨者黑。You have to walk the talk, guys. No point sitting here and tell you this. You see, look at this picture here. This is a picture I want you to show you. I do not know whether you look when I send out this picture here. This is the thing we are talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Very important. So issue, whatever you say just now is inside this square here. You all study subset, right? Math, right? Boy, you know, just now you're talking about this society, the people here, how the money is, economy. Also, Ranchen, you're talking about the long-term livable here. So Yifan, whatever you mentioned just now, I heard you know also inside visible and fair here. So all of you who have just mentioned about sustainability is inside here. You cannot run away with these three circles. Okay, it's talking about economy, environment, and society. And okay, how can I affect your life? 名义、仪式、ranchen, 梁宁、国语、于凡、于博、营养. Very simple, I done. Very simple. Economy means money. You need money to build a good society so that people have a very safe, comfortable environment. 未雨绸缪. Okay, and people know that 国泰平安. Look at Israel now. Because they don't trust each other, because they are taking away my land there. That means I cannot be sustainable. I'm worried for my next generation. How are they going to survive? That's what happened to Northern Ireland, the Catholic and the Protestant that was used in the social study. Can you imagine the Catholic student who go to study and to use the British commando to protect them to go to school 嘞？一波，你让你的孩子去新加坡学校，好像你去Raffles then 你要孩子 protect， 你要那个新加坡的 commando protect 你孩子去 RI 吗？ Because that maybe 20 years the Malay and the Chinese cannot see eye to eye, they fight. Then the Indian also fight. Because Malay is breadfruit, Indian is logistic, Chinese is 煮草. Very racist, right?
Racial war.
Yes. We don't have this in Singapore. If people say Malay is breadfruit, I will say, you know, Chinese don't breadfruit, man. Malay, Indian don't breadfruit, man. Right now, you see, I got my Muslim relative cannot come to Singapore. I recently, just now I bought roti prata. My Indian friends also worried for his people in India. Do you know one of my students who came from India, his grandmother just passed away in India because of COVID-19. Even the ambulance who send people also must give extra money, then they go.
Wait, what?
So imagine if this family is very poor, right? The ambulance came, not enough money, he'll go to the other family who pay him more.
Sure. I think that's considered corrupted like medical staff.
No, not wrong, I need the money also, ma. Now you understand sustainability. I need sustainability. My family also need money to buy oxygen. So because the fella can give me more money, I can buy more money with money to buy oxygen tank.
Sure, but aren't they already getting paid to like?
Not enough, because the oxygen test costs US $100. Their salary is only $5 per month. 我们活在福中不知福。医生，我讲这句话对吗？医生。
Sure. Why can't they just?
身在福中不知福啊。
对。
So children, I always tell all of you who are in Singapore, just shut up and suck thumb, don't complain. We already have this society taking care of the environment and the economy because all of you are fair and square and vibrant and see. Yeah, it's true. Yes, it's true that, okay, we don't talk about the tax advantages, whether in Singapore. In other countries, they tax you a lot, but you know, you got free education. It's all where you want to stay. Okay, so let me go through. Okay, this is the one here, you see. This is more pictorial things to share with you. So when you are doing, please don't take this as nothing, children. Especially the Set 2 student who is going to Set 3 next year, Yishu and Ranchen. You are taking social study. Please take this very seriously. No, seriously.
Study is hard.
This is social study, and this will affect you in your A level or even your university. One of the subjects is called humanities subjects. Okay, this is very important under economic. If you guys want to go for A levels next time, economics, the econs factors, the demand and supply, very important. Oh my gosh, how do I stop it? Okay. Sustainability is a broad discipline giving students and graduates insights into the most aspects of the human world, from business to technology to environment and to social science. The core skills with which graduates leave a college or university are highly sought after, especially in the modern world looking to drastically reduce carbon emission. That issue, well done. That's what you're talking about. Okay, it's true. Reduce the carbon emission, the carbon footprint, and discover developing technologies of the future. Sustainability draws on politics, economic and philosophies, and other social science, as well as hard science. Okay, this will be your homework. Talking so much. First of all, we talk about so much about pollution. All right, Yipo, Mingyang, and Mingyi. We talk about so much of thing about environment pollution. Can our brain being polluted by others? 可以吗？
That's
Of
called
course.
Yes.
就是你
That's
的
called
那个
influence, not pollution.
Very good, well done, Mingyi. That's what is bad influence. Just like 三国演义 passing about rumors, 谣言. Okay, how can our mind be polluted by media? True, right? And Will our mind be polluted by other people's work? That's what Ming Yi say. Of course, bad influence. You are right, Ming Yi. Are we being affected and polluted by others people's comments? True or not?
Yes.
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 Then you live your life on other people lah. So Yibo, can I joke with you? Don't mind. Yibo，你这个脸很胖嘞，很难看嘞，圆圆好像大沙包这样。咦哟，这么难看。然后你要去韩国去整容啊？啊，你要整容啊？叫 plastic man 啊？
Thailand better.
Thailand become like that, you know, a bit like transvestite, cannot. Yes, Ranjan cannot take it already. Guys, you ever understand? See, I want to throw the camera on my face already. Okay. So you don't live your life. Hey, Albert Einstein is damn ugly, right? His hair is so messy.
Sure. That is not considered ugly. It's like based on personal opinions. Some people may like their hairstyle. Some people may.
Correct. Exactly. People might like my hairstyle. You see, my hairstyle very nice. You know what? My whole family want me to shave, no. 一帆，你不要给我这样看那种眼神哦，他叫我 shave 嘞，然后我跟他讲可以啊，我 shave 了就这样。阿弥陀佛，善哉善哉。今天唐三不在，我这个是谭老师在。什么是一师师兄？阿弥陀。
You hair to shave? I mean, you still have hair.
Thank you. At least you support me.
Sure,
My family asked me to shave. Okay.
Shave really no more ah. Really no more. Won't grow anymore.
Sure, do you know for like the monks that they have to take like the incense on the head and then they put and then got the mark.
No, I intended to shave. Then I want to tattoo a dragon. 青龙帮，我要 tattoo a dragon 青龙帮。哇！哎，我去美国啊，我就人家看到我就是老大，哇，我是青龙帮的老大了。
I think that's
People think you're a gangster.
啊，tattoo 就是 gangster 啊！哎呦，
No.
开过那个浅薄
That's
了吗
something
No, actually no.
Malaysian.
Tattoo, you know, tattoo actually can mean good stuff, you know.
No, actually in
Can.
Singapore, tattoo is considered gangster.
Yeah.
Haitan is correct.
I mean,
Sure. Did
that's
you know like
true, but tattoo isn't bad from history.
No, 所
People
以
use-
你说岳飞精忠报国那4个字 tattoo 很好啦，就是因为那个
Not only that, not
精忠报
only
国，他
that.
害到他嘞，害到他要死下诺言给他的妈妈嘞。Okay, I mean just kidding 啦，don't take it so
有时候
serious 啊。
No,
Yeah,
有
not
时候
wrong.
经常有人去闻那些鬼神之类的，
对
在身上闻，当有不同的效果啊，就是我知道也不多。
对，
比如说你可以
没有错
闻个什么神兽啊什么的，然后
Correct， 没有错。
然后
That's why 我们不要为了人家的 comments, what people think, filter. Last question, how do we filter polluted words in our mind? True or not? Like Yipo, you want to say something?
do you know a guy he tried to like tattoo pen is stronger than a sword, but the outcome is very weird. The tattooer forgot like the space between the pen and the is.
Oh, the pen is the pen is mightier than the sword. Then it become penis is longer than the sword. The pen is longer than the sword. So this guy do not know. You put the pen and the is together, become penis is longer than the sword.
Sure.
Wow.
It's permanent.
Good luck to him. Oh. Okay, thanks for your joke. Huh?
Sure,
I don't know if it's true.
Stop.
No, it's not vulgar. Anyway, it's not things like this is vulgar. Okay, this is a joke that is I heard before. Anyway, these 5 questions, I leave it to you. Okay, I will put this in the Google Classroom to take a look at it. Okay, now I'm going to share. The first one will be. Harry, I've been keeping this for so long, so I think you will start first.
Do the random wheel spinning.
Oh, random wheel spin, no lah. Actually, I want to do this first. A great leader is a person. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Wang Yufan. Please read this. You think you only know how to do this, Aranton? Can you do this?
Put
Can you
the
do
clap
this?
emoji.
Can you do this? Can you do this? Okay, Yinfan, let's go. Ability?
Ability to lead others and convince others. Be kind and
Caring?
caring to others. Cooperate with others. Determine and never give up. Encourage others when they feel depressed. Feeling positive and make others feel positive. Go through all the challenges with others. Help others when they are in need. Independent and strong. Justice must be shown to all levels and others.
Well done. And copy somewhere, huh? Yifan. Copy it somewhere and put it inside that. Then the last sentence you put like that, Yifan. This is the leader in me. Okay. Okay. She is the only one so far doing this, huh? Okay, next one. Mingy. Yeah.
My one is not related.
No, I know the read lah. Harry, next will be you, huh? Okay. I done also, huh?
It's
Let's
just
go.
a book. It's just
Read,
a book.
please. Read, please.
Among the dining table of a restaurant sat 4 people. Not an ordinary restaurant. Ranked number 20 in restaurant magazine's influential annual survey.
In the annual, must be specific in the annual, okay? Well done. Carry on.
He earned 2 Michelin stars in its first 2 years and is almost certain to get a third.
I like this one. I like this one. 这个是你自己写的吗？
Yeah.
Well done. I like this. It's almost to get the third right. It's very confident. This restaurant very good. Food.
Food doesn't get much.
什么意思啊？你懂意思吗？你的意思就是说 is that what you meant? Is that the food that the portion of the food is not a lot. You get me now? The portion of food is not able to give me satisfaction, something like that. Carry on.
If any better than this. However, this was also not an exciting thing to me. Sitting in between Henry, the chef of this restaurant, and the organizer for this special event. Now the only seat between Henry's daughter and me was empty. And I. It seemed that someone or something was coming. I was confused but had to wait.
I like the introductions about the taste. This is the title taste. It's okay. Okay, at least you write something. I'm very appreciative. I enjoy it. No. 可是这个是第一集有第二集是吗？因为你写到这边you stop already. Carry on, please.
Soon, the sense of the roasting meat from the kitchen brought the first warm oozing of saliva from my mouth. More and more food was actually displayed on the table. I was carving for a piece of warm pig meat. Just what
Stop here. When I was marking this part, I get hungry. Suddenly, I'm thinking of the gochisu pork, the pork katsudon that I want to eat. Because now I cannot go there and work because of this COVID.
What is that?
那个日本的料理，因为我现在 Uncle Raymond 在那边做工嘛，所以我有机会尝试那个 the pork comes from Spain. Okay, carry on.
Despite all attempts, I was still being put on the ear by my father. My father was a strict person, and he was very concerned about my disciplinary.
Boy, I ask you honestly, from these 2 paragraphs, was there a setting?
I think.
No. I am asking Boy because that's your essay. Because Boy is new, so must be fair to him. Okay, if these 2 paragraphs like that is honestly, Mingy, it's well written, but the story.
Well, the rest of the paragraph.
Correct. Yeah, hold on. Okay, Boy.
I can read now.
You can what? You can add on some more, right?
I can read the rest of the paragraph now.
No. I don't want you to read. I want you to write. This is not oral. I want you to write. I want you to test your grammar.
I want you to
test. You can end in the next one, okay? Let us Boy. Where is the setting?
At a restaurant.
Restaurant, good. So the setting is in a restaurant. What kind of atmosphere was that? Sorry, who is the main characters? How many main characters are there?
Main characters.
The Harry daughter, the author, right? Correct. Right. And then Harry the chef, correct? The author, right? Okay. And then later on there will be people coming in. So he did not mention that. How about the next
in
one?
the chat.
No, I don't want like that, my dear. I want you to put it inside to a proper essay, okay? Eric, Mingy. So can you resubmit to Uncle Raymond that I put it inside there? Next one, how? Must be fair to you. You know why? You don't put in the chat and then read like that. Because I want you to put it inside in the Google Classroom. So your mom or your dad got evidence to see that you have done your homework. But that must be fair to you, Mingy. 明白吗? Okay, you've done this essay very well, but I want to see the last part. Okay, how about the atmosphere for you? Was it very tense, very worried, or very exciting, or very nervous for you?
Like exciting and nervous.
Okay, right. So how was the rhythm? The rhythm is the first paragraph. Was it okay to you? If you are the marker, if you are the movie goer, you want to watch this movie called Taste, okay, or you are the Cambridge examiner, how do you find this first paragraph?
Book.
Wait. You copy from the book?
No, I get a few ideas from the book.
Okay, never mind. Let's say this boy, this Mingy is going to come out this movie called The Taste. 味道. Okay, the title. Okay, boy, how was the first paragraph?
Like the rhythm.
Do you feel like, for me, the first paragraph make me want to continue to know what is happening in the whole environment in the restaurant, right? You get me? This is something, if you want to write an essay to Uncle Raymond, the introduction is super important, especially for your examiner, especially for your teacher. You have to hook the examiner. You have to give that kind of different taste compared to the rest of your classmates who is very dull. You must something special and extraordinary. This is something like this. As what Mingy mentioned, I did not know from a book. Mingy told me it's from the book. So he got some idea here and there and plug it inside and copy here and there, plus his own words and put it here and there and present, ladies and gentlemen, in this paragraph here. This is what I meant. This is something that I want to see from you, for you. That you, of course, you can copy from somewhere or run down. Okay, yeah, this is a famous guy. This is, don't send to me, send to the, you cannot send to the group. Okay, so understand what is the title for you? The title is The Taste, right? So you expect the next few paragraphs talk about the taste, about tasting the food, or maybe the taste of life, not taste of food. You get meaning? So this topic about taste of life, that this person not only tastes beautiful food, but also taste the life, 酸甜苦辣. Okay? So when you want to write essay like that, you must have the SMART. At least not more than 5 characters. And then you must have the rhythm, the paragraphic. And then you must understand the title must be very important. 不然就是答非所问, wrong title, okay? So, Mingy, I expect you to continue to submit all the whole full essay for me, huh? Okay? Next round, Okay, next one, I will go through with Aitan. Aitan got 2 essays, but give me a minute. Yeah, this is the one. Aitan, is this the whole thing written by you or copied from somewhere?
I submitted the whole thing again.
Yeah, you did. I'm not reading. This one, right?
Why is it red color words?
No, I submitted it again. Okay?
Not this one.
Not this one. I submitted a new one.
我没有收到嘞，宝贝。I didn't receive 嘞。Where did you submit? Can you resubmit for me again to the lesson 16 one? Okay? 好不好? Okay, so I will read again next week. I'll wait for you again for the next one. Okay, so sorry. Because I checked already. That's why I thought this is the latest version. So I will just let you know it's very well written. But can you please do properly the paragraphing? Okay. So this is what I mean, boy. You must have seen a little girl named Rita, just over 8, weathered through the rains of Hamburg. The city was attacked in the previous 2 nights. The Allies have dropped thousands of highly explosive bombs and incendiary bombs. That means non-stop bombing. It's like Israel and Palestine now. Incendiary fires merged into one great conflagration, meaning it's like an atomic bomb, bam, bam, the whole place was destroyed. So the atmosphere was very tense, very nervous, very worried, very frightening. And who was the characters? Rita was the character involved in this attack in World War II. Okay, well written. Okay, so I just close this first.
I resubmitted it again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really enjoy reading all the essay here. Let's do learning first. Now, who is your favorite leader? It can be your family, friends, or relative. My favorite leader will be Lee Kuan Yew, as he has done many great things for the country, like taking down the pig farms to increase the cleanness of underground water and standardizing the building of HDB. Well done. Why this leader you have chosen is your favorite? Because he's the person that developed Singapore in the modern garden city. Yes, modern garden city from the ground up. I like the way you say from the ground up, from the stretch, from a very swampy area to today, what we have. We enjoy spick and span and beautiful and clean environments that we are staying. You also make treaties with neighboring country. I would say peace treaty and productive treaties. Well done. And how is this leader help you or make you think he's a great leader? Yes, for a great leader to be known as great, I like the way you say that. Boy, you see, this is a setting. He must also have done great things like what? Lee Kuan Yew helped take advantages of small islands by building HDB. I think HDB is a one very important that Mr. Lee Kuan Yew create for Singapore.
Sure.
Without a house, it's really not good. Yes. And sustainability.
You misspelled my name again.
M-O-K or M-O, right?
M-O-L-A-N-G.
L-A-N. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So it says sustainability. From this paragraph already, before I teach sustainability, he already gave me the answer about sustainability and their own home. So every house, okay, 有一个家，不是屋子啊， it's a home, not a house. A house is the infrastructure. A home is where love can be found. Okay, and then can last through a drought. Okay, like what is called building a reservoir. Then sustainability. This will learn in your Sec 3 about new water stuff. New water. When did this? Okay, like now China also sustainability is what? They build their own army. They build their own equipments, military. Because over the years, China has been attacked by foreign European countries, which I think Harry was talking about it in his essay. Okay, why did this leader rise to the occasions? He fought through hundreds of candidates to get into the parliaments as a prime minister, not president. It's prime minister of Lee Kuan Yew, not president of Lee Kuan Yew. If he did not fight for it, Singapore, yeah, it's true, no? Imagine Singapore don't have Lee Kuan Yew, and that's it. I don't know how Singapore is going to survive. Okay, well written. And he has died in the hospital. Where is he now? Of course, he passed on already, his last journey. Okay, just quickly. Which leader do you think is the greatest in the world? I still think that Lee Kuan Yew is the best leader in the world, as he did everything to make Singapore a better place. And because of that, Liang Ning, because of that, the whole thing, listen, in your opinion, what makes a great leader? Because of a good leader, not only lead, not push. A good leader must always work with his team, not behind a desk. A good leader depends others, and a good leader must always be there in times of need. Because he knows Singapore needs sustainability. Because he knows that in small islands, we cannot survive just by our own. A man is not an island. So he take a good relationship with the rest of the world to bring the whole world to Singapore. And thank you to him, that all of you today are in Singapore. Not in Australia, in New Zealand, in Hong Kong, in Macau, or in Japan, or in US, or in New York. You are here because you believe that when you are here, you are able to have a very sustainable life for your future in education, in job opportunity, and also for your next generation. Now you're only Sec 1. In 20 years' time, you might be walking on the street with your son. Then me, Uncle Raymond, become old man. By this time, my hair all gone already. I may be walking stick. But it's true, you might be walking with your daughter and the son. Then you are, hey, oh, Uncle Raymond, what's stable? Correct. Right? This is sustainability. That's very important. Don't let your idea die. Please write down, now you got the idea, put it inside and send it to Uncle Raymond and see, hey, if this idea is good or not. If it's good, this is trademark, this is copyright, this is your idea. Okay? In next few years, when you're in the poly, in your JC, you can take out this idea again, surface out and say, teacher, this is my idea. Who knows, your teacher might take this idea to sell it to commercial use if you are going to poly. Now, some poly student already 17, 18 years old making tons of money already. Seriously, believe in yourself. Don't let people pollute your mind. Remember just now the pollution, environment pollution and mind pollution. The mind pollution is the worst pollutions because once your mind is polluted, you cannot do a lot of things. So I thanks Liang for that very strong message about the leaders that he mentions. Okay, very good. Now I got two from. Okay, go. Just not like to dance so much, right, Henry? Now you can dance. You can dance your way through now. Come. Bring Ashley dance. I like this essay, ladies and gentlemen. If whatever you are doing now, you are playing your handphone or checking anything, please stop everything and listen to Harry. Go.
Wake up, Johnson. The Germans are back again. Harris grabbed my shoulder and shook me awake. I coughed and wheezed as I rubbed my eyes. Towering figures stood in front of me, each one of them staring menacingly at both of us. What do we do with these two? One of them asked the other in German. I don't know. We have to wait for the leader's command, the other replied immediately. Harris and I looked at them, trying to lunge forward and tackle. But to our shock, our hands had been chained to the wall. We were yanked down the moment we tried to stand up. One of the Germans, seeing our resistance, held up his hand and landed a big slap on Harris' face. Harris swayed aside, groaning from the impact. Chuckling, the Germans left the room, slamming the mahogany metal door shut. Our only way out. Harris, we have to get out of here fast, I said silently.
Thank you. Boy, this is an introduction using the SMART. Where is the setting?
The setting is the
Mahogany is wood, not metal.
Sorry, let's boy say. Come.
Mahogany.
No. I'm asking boy, where is the setting?
I think it's like in a house.
In a house, in a rundown house. Where do you think the setting would be? Which era? Which generation? Which time? Cold War. Okay, Cold War. Maybe Cold War. World War II. Maybe World War II. Right? I done. A bit of boy. Maybe in the World War II. In a war zone, right? So this guy has been caught by these two German as a prisoner of war. So they are interrogating him. Them, sorry. Those people are Poland. Who wrote that? Who wrote that is Poland? Is it you, Harry? No,
What? Nah.
Okay. So who is the main characters here, boy?
Harris and Johnson and the Germans.
Very good. So there's an antagonist and a protagonist. You know what is that? Okay. The word P, protagonist, is good guy. Who is a good guy here? The German or Harry and the author? Who?
Harry and
Johnson. Good guy, that is called protagonist. Good people. Antagonist means is antagonizing you, means go against you. So the bad guy, the bad guy antagonist is the Germans. Okay. So how was the atmosphere in the first paragraph? Was it very tense?
Yeah.
Very worried, very frightened and nervous? It's just at the moment you sit in the cinema seat and watch the start of the screen like that. Come on, wake up, Harry! Johnson, wake up! The Germans are back here. It's like being hantam or being punched, and then you wake up, really wake up and see. So the scene is the movement, the atmosphere is very intense. And the next paragraph, you want to know what happened, right? Okay, let's go. Harry?
I remember not more than 3 days ago when we finally beat the German army before getting knocked out by an enemy grenade, but I could not understand why we ended up here. I thought we had a triumphant win. Johnson, Harris coughed.
So
When
I
you were
like the
knocked
way you say, wait, and I could not understand why we end up here. So why do you think is it coffee? Maybe it's true, it's very dry, or it's being it's not been eaten for days. Okay, thirsty. Carry on.
Firstly, oh wait, where's this? Oh yeah, when you were knocked out, there was another airstrike, and this time it took out most of our men.
Is this a continuous from the previous essay? Seems like.
Yes, this was.
Yes. Wow. Season 1, season 2. Thank you. Don't show me your
Not
back face.
seasons, just the story.
Okay, what? You see this
Right.
typical.
Who were
Just
not
say yes. Yes. Okay.
were out in the open, but you and I survived. The Germans then took us away. I looked out of the tiny window, our only ray of light, and slammed the wall. Johnson, this has always been a suicide mission. War is not simply about winning or losing. It's bloodshed, carnage, and simply an execution of human lives. Harris stated solemnly. Out of the blue, there was a
Stop. Fish. Boy. You see the word fish spot there? FISTOP. Out of the blue. That means the F stands for favors, like the hare and the rabbit. No, the tortoise and the rabbit, that's called favors. 狼来的故事就是叫你不要讲偏话 that's called favors. The I stand for idioms, which is out of the blue. S stand for as happy as a lark, as hungry as a wolf, okay, as heavy as an elephant. That's called similes. The first P is proverbs. Okay, a friend in need is a friend in need. That's called proverbs. O stand for occupations. So here we are talking about these soldiers. And P stands for the places that we are talking about here in a room. That's what you say right just now.
Out of the blue, there was a chain of gunshots reverberating outside the window. I looked at Harris, raising an eyebrow. Then I knelt down to form a pedestal. Then Harris slowly stepped onto my back, bouncing on my back. Harris peeked out the window. To his horror, there were many of our comrades being executed at the yard outside. Boom! Another bullet was shot. The soldier plummets into the pit like a rag doll. Like shivering in fear, Harris stumbled to his fall. Our comrades are being executed, he stuttered.
So it seems like a Soviet soldiers, the Soviet people, right? Comrades, you use the word comrades. 同志，我们的同志被杀害了。Okay, so comrades. Okay, so boy, you get the idea. So you see the first paragraph, it introduced in such a way. We bring the scene, the setting. Then you move on to another setting. Then with a new characters coming in. And then the atmosphere is getting more intense because they are now prisoner of war. Anytime they will be get executed. All right, that's what it means. And how was the reader? The third paragraph, boy. Third paragraph.
How did the author know that he was knocked out 3 days ago? He didn't know how long he was knocked out, right?
He count the moon long, next day wake up. Or maybe he heard the conversation. This is just the assumption. 只是打一个比喻而已。Okay, good questions. It's not stupid. It's a good questions. Yeah, how do you know? So you see, that boy is speculating the atmosphere already. The reader. 3天哪有可能的？3天为什么现在才杀死他们 ？Why you want to kill them? Maybe these two officers are high-ranking officers. They want to get more information from them. Okay. Next one.
Scanning around, I spotted a large piece of concrete slab lying in the corner. I pulled it towards me and lifted it up. I hope this works, I said to Harris. I rested my left hand on the cold concrete floor and dropped the slab onto the chains. Crack! The slab instantly dents the cuffs. I lifted my left hand. With a simple rip, the chains shattered like glass. Briskly, I used the slab and broke my right hand's chain. Harris, eyes lighting up with hope, quickly grabbed the slab and tried to break his chains. Suddenly, the mahogany door swung open.
It was so nice. It's like this, no? Like look here. The German come in like that. Hello. Hi. You guys want to break away from the chain, is it? Oh, right? The way you read, so they will find it out. So they want to cut. So they, boom, yeah. Hey, Chairman, let's give me a high five, man. Yo, what's up?
Sure, it
Hey,
sounds like
you, the way you read, is the hey, you don't spoil Paul in mood now. Paul is looking the whole the entire scene is so tense. Then you suddenly hey, 嗨，他们慢慢的开，他们很欢迎的他们回来，and then 慢慢的枪慢慢 bang 干掉他们死掉了。Okay, carry on please. German guts throw it in. Is it throw it in? It's rushing in your oh, it's not like 慢慢这样 the way you say you open the door, I cannot take it. Carry on please, Harry.
Followed by the commander. With my quick reflex, I hid my hands behind my back, acting unconscious and unaware. Luckily, Harris was caught red-handed while he was trying to break his chains.
Another fist pop, boy. Okay, caught red-handed fist pop.
The commander looked at Harris with a wicked smile. What do you think you are doing? He snarled. Harry stared at him like deer at headlights. His jaw,
can't you see you blind? I want to escape now. Can you just shut up and help me? Carry on.
His jaw hung wide open. Why don't we kill you next? The commander swayed his fingers. The guards then unlocked Harris from the chains and pulled him up. Resisting vigorously, Harris pulled and tugged, trying to break free from the guard's firm grasp. The guard knocked him out with a big blow on the head. My heart skipped a beat as the guards left with Harris. I opened my eyes and shook my hands. Harris is going to get executed. I quickly darted out of the room. With many officers and guards.
I'm just curious. When I was reading this, very funny. All the soldiers came into the room there and took Harris away, but never take you away. Even though you just pretend to be unconscious. He also should drag you out. But maybe this is how directors do the movie. Okay? So yeah, maybe because of that. So there's a the twist of the plot. The plot and the climax are different. So you see, when you're reading, you find funny. How come he took his comrades Harris out and not Johnson? Okay.
I walked into the commander's office searching for a weapon to defend myself.
With many soldiers and guards around. With many officers and guards.
Many officers and guards walking by the corridor, I sneaked my way towards the exit of the prison camp. I walked into the commander's office, searching for a weapon to defend myself.
But how you know that room is commander?
I know there should be a name, but it's just an assumption.
Okay.
It's also festive.
It's okay. I walk in. Okay, carry on.
After equipping a fully loaded pistol, I vaulted out of the window and ran behind a bush. Surveyed my surroundings.
When you put a comma, please do not put an N. I know there's some teacher who say that it's okay, but it's either you put an N, then you do without the comma. Carry on.
The gaze suddenly fell upon Harris, who was being continuously beaten. Tell us where the rest of your army is, yelled the commander. Even if I have to die, I would never tell you, you scumbag soldiers. Aggravated, the commander held up his index finger and slid horizontally on his neck. One of the soldiers cocked his rifle and aimed it at Harris' head. Tell us now, and we will let you live, the commander yelled. Harris gritted his teeth and spat on the commander's foot. Fire! Fire! The commander screamed.
So nice, Why did it say fire?
Yeah, it's also festive. It's like 过年了，放鞭炮。
This must be very fierce. Fire! So angry with a very angry tone. So the commander screamed, bang.
Bang! I held back my tears as I saw Harris falling dead on the ground. I sniffed and sobbed. The person who saved my life, who fought bravely by my side, has died in front of my eyes.
So you're getting very revengeful already. You're getting very frustrated. The atmosphere, the plot's going on. I tell you, by hook or by crook, no matter how over my dead body, I'm going to suicide and kill all these German scumbags. Okay, something like that. All right, carry
on. Has died in front of my eyes. The overwhelming anguish made me fall onto my knees. I think something is moving there, one of the guards said as he pointed at my direction. He started to walk towards me as I quickly tried to shuffle away. Unfortunately, the guard caught a glimpse of me and immediately yelled for help.
Wait. I like to say these excellent descriptions and the emotions and the narrations all bring in the plots, the ideas. But mind you, Harry, make sure that the sentences don't have too many commas. All right, because the train of thought sometimes will be break away. The best is every sentences of 12 to 15 words, 12 to 15 words. Remember your full stop, so the action tag will be there. Any point of time, if the comma will be out of it, and the sentence will be constructions will be a bit weird, then the whole storyline will be a bit different, and you kind of piss off your readers if the scene, the train of thoughts are not there, or the atmosphere has suddenly changed, not to what they are expected, or they are more confused, then the whole idea supposed to be excellent become distorted. So be careful, Ran Chen. Carry on.
All right. What's
Cheers.
this?
Cheers,
Unfortunately,
Randall.
chills ran down my spine as I fished out my pistol and shot the guard in the head. He's there, get him, yelled the rest of the guards. I turned my head and saw the massive mob of angry guards rushing towards me.
So
I
happy,
started
when people come and chase after you, they come and catch me. I just killed your friend. Come. Okay, Gary.
I started to sprint into the jungle. Being unexposed to jungles before, I had a hard time trying to gain my grip and my speed. Bullets were flying past me as I quickened my pace. Seeing a bridge not far away from me, I leaped out trying to get a good step. All of a sudden, I slipped and plunged into the river below it. Rapid waves washed me towards a waterfall as I desperately tried to swim against it.
Wow, very action-packed, Sounds like Rambo like that, running from all your enemies, but the bullets just like can escape you, or is it you Iron Man and you're able to shun from the bullets? No, I cried before.
Sure. Do you know, like, there's a test conducted saying, like, there's a test conducted. You can't actually dodge bullets. You can't.
No, not true.
Like humans, if you are like, if you practice a lot, your reflex is like higher than normal people. You actually have a slight chance to be actually able to dodge the bullet.
Because of the speed and the spring of the gun, I know. Yeah, I know. Because I'm in the police, not police. I'm in the army before, so I fire a live round. I understand what you mean. You say you see the tracer and I shoot, it's damn fast. The next thing you can do, especially you're firing from the M16 rifle, or the submachine gun. I can tell you,
So I seen this joke lately, right? It says that the enemy fire bullets. Fire any amount of bullets that you won't hit your main character. The main character fire one bullet.
This is 4-3 lah, no such thing one, please. You say especially those Bollywood movie, the bullet fly, then they can use the teeth and bite. Wow, so good lah. You mean the teeth won't drop? Okay, use this Okay, use the 2 finger and hold the bullet.
Just to say, right, you can actually pull out a pin off the grenade with your teeth. But that will mean that your teeth will also get pulled out also.
Yes, it's really ridiculous one, people.
Do you know physics doesn't exist in Bollywood movies?
Oh, okay, thank you. 太过夸张了，他们的电影。哎呦，我以为周星驰的戏功夫足球跟功夫少林 is more 夸张 exaggerated. This one even more exaggerated.
The Bollywood, the guy can use his hand and then pull down the helicopter.
I can't hear you.
But in order to dodge the bullet, you don't need to actually see the bullet. You just need to see how the person shooting the is acting, and before they fire, you know where the bullet are going to go. Then you dodge it.
And the direction of the fire. And like once you see flash.
And if you are Superman or something like that, and you can run in a very fast speed or something like that, then you can actually you don't need to like dodge the bullet. You can just catch it, because it's when you are in the same speed as the bullet, to you the bullet is not moving.
不可能的啦 still will get killed. Oh, this is a movie. Anyway, okay, Harry, let's go on. It's running out of time.
The guy is already shot by the bullet, but he also nervous, he didn't even feel it.
If you say arrow, maybe can arrow. But if you say bullet, ridiculous. Okay, Harry, let's go.
I cried before falling down from the waterfall. My vision tunneled as I slowly lost consciousness. Mama, he's alright with me.
Mama, is he our enemy? A young boy's voice echoed in my mind. No, honey, he's our soldier. Carry on.
No, honey, it's a soldier. I coughed and gagged. Water came spewing out of my mouth as I rolled over and took a big gasp. I fell onto the floor as I opened my eyes. A young boy squatted beside me, looking over curiously. Coughing, I sat up, looking around. Russian families surrounded me, all glaring intently. The mother came to me and softly and explained softly, "We found you floating around the water, and when we went for fishing, my young boy instantly recognized you as a Russian soldier, so we decided to help you. In return for you helping us fight for our country." I shivered as I tightly held my blanket, looking at the family in awe and disbelief, my mind still processing the chain of events that happened before.
After reading this, I went to watch this movie called Enemy at the Gate. If you're going to Google and see this Enemy at the
Yeah,
Gate, it's about,
I watched before.
you know, it's about a sniper, right?
Yes,
Ranchan? Correct or not? It's about the sniper, how they killed the German sniper, right?
yes,
Yeah, it's a very good movie, lah. And it's a true story about this sniper, the Russian. So the moment I read this essay, so 2 or 3 days I watched this movie on the Netflix. I said, it's very similar to that kind of concept where the Russian boys so-called betrayed the Germans, right? Then he was being hung, and then he has as a bait to lure that the Vesemir Zinkov for him to come out to being shot by the German. But at the end of it, because his friend sacrificed his life, and then the Germans major came up, was being shot. Okay, indeed, it was a dangerous and nerve-wracking and narrow escape for me under the clutch of the Germans' Iron Fist prison camp. Okay, so this is the conclusions. So Boyi, you realize the ending still not an ending yet. It seems like that happened before. It seems like Ranchan is going to write part 3 of the movie. Okay, the part 3 of his movie. Maybe Johnson not happy. He decided to go in to get more people to kill the Germans once and for all. So Ranchan, we will be waiting for your part 3 story. Okay, right. So boy, you understand this is, you see, when they are writing this kind of essay, even though it's just a story like this here and there, in my class, unless it's a very specific questions to ask you, like what is a leadership, how leadership can prevent pollution, and then this is something a bit different. Other than that, if you can write whatever, like what Harry is doing. Hey, how come my mouse cannot move? Ayo. Okay. So we went through a few of the story essays. I will be putting some of the questions inside here, like just now I told you about this one. Okay, where's my the other? Okay, this is the one here. Okay, so take note. Okay, this is also your homework. How to make Singapore to be sustainable in 350 words. That is your essay. So, boy, this is an essay that is for your level. Okay, you're from Hwa Chong, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Right? So this will be, why I choose this, because a few years ago, I taught one of the students for RV, also IP student, River Valley, okay, and standing, also this one. We are talking about sustainability. So how to make Singapore to be sustainable in 350 words. All of you, okay, Aitan is okay for you if you cannot do this question because it's quite high level. You need a lot of research, never mind. But if you want to do, go ahead, Aitan, you can go ahead. But you can do other questions if you want to. So all of yes, you no need lah. You of course must do lah. Okay, you of course you must do Mingyi. Okay, all of you, Ming Yang, Mingyi, whoever here, Yifan, Yishu, I haven't seen you any essay. Or please submit your essay as soon as possible. So far I have not marked your essay, so please submit.
For last week, and this week, so I need to revise for a while. Yeah, so I will hand in my essay like after this week.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. 我会拭目以待. So you see, there are many questions in our Google Classroom. Boy, are you in the Google Classroom now? So you saw a lot of questions there, right? There's leadership, there's failures, there's a lot of questions. Okay, so you can choose and then you submit to me. Okay, but when you submit, can you email to me? Because some of the questions might be in the January or February or March. So I have to scroll down. So unless you're doing the latest one, so I can see the right in front one. So whatever you've done, you just email to me, say, Uncle Raymond, I've done this question. And please remember, when you do your essay, please use your original name of the student Liang Ning, name of the student Yi Shi, name of the student Yu Fan. Don't go and put funny names I cannot remember. So for all of you like Harry and those Ipo, please put your original names in there, okay? So these are 5 questions. Can our mind be polluted? And this one don't need to write long answer. If you just say, yes, our mind can be corrupted and polluted by people who are 小人, for example, okay? But how you write 小人 in English? Who are people who are what? Not small people.
Small people.
No, not small people. Okay, people who are jealous of you. Okay, how can our mind be polluted by media? Because media can be used of fake news or news that is not real. Will our mind be polluted by other people's words? Yes, definitely, because sometimes our emotional run side, that's why we get affected. Okay, are we being affected and polluted by other people's comments? Yes, indeed. Okay, but when you get matured, when you get better able to manage yourself, you can say that these comments is nothing. We do not take negative comments. Well, we'll take positive comments, improve ourselves. That's what it is. So how do we filter polluted words in our minds? So that means you can say, for me, Uncle Raymond, how I filter is, I take it calmly. Okay, I will learn how to filter it as days go by. Initially, it's very hard to filter it, but I have to learn to do it. Maybe not 100%, but bit by bit. So how to do that? Bobby Worm. I don't want this Bobby Worm. I want the real name, Hippo. How to make Singapore to be sustainable? So you can break it in point. Introduction. Okay, this is one of the questions from IP.
Worm.
It's Bobby, right? B-O-B-B-Y.
B-O-B-B-I-T. It's a real animal.
B-B-I-T, man? Is B-O-B-B-Y there?
Here is B-O-B-B-I-T. Sure, it's not right there.
The one wrote the red color one is not you, huh? Okay, never mind. Okay, so if boy, this is a questions was used before in the IP. So your job, this is actually for a Set 3, to be honest, a Set 3 essay. But you can do it in your Set 1, Set 2 level. So you have to decide. Sustainability, you can say talk about new water. You can talk about growing vegetables on top of the rooftop of every HDB flat. Okay, so you just think yourself like a prime minister or a mayor of a let's say Ang Mo Kio or Toa Payoh or Marine Parade or even in Shanghai. But because it's Singapore, right, so no Shanghai. Or talk about Sentosa, how you can grow to be sustainable. Okay, so your paragraph for you is for Boy and in fact all the except I done okay, all of you at least must have 4 paragraphs. Okay. Any question? Thank you so much. I'll see you next Sunday. Please check your homework in the Google Classroom. Okay, and then boy, if you are not sure, please just drop me an email. Okay, Uncle, I'm not sure. Or if you are not sure when you're doing the draft that time, boy, you just send it to me like what Ming Yang and I done. Ming Yi also did that. Okay, halfway through, then you want to copy. Yu Fan sometime too halfway. I also go through and check with her. Okay, so Yu Fan, thank you so much, everyone. Stay safe. All right, and enjoy your Sunday.